This was a post by Dr. Ezzedine, posted on the 12th of June when all communication with Gaza had been cut and only a few messages were able to get through via those who were able to secure eSIMs. Gaza is burning. There is no internet, no signal, no sound, no world beyond this cage. I walked 30 minutes through ruins and dust, not in search of escape, but for a fragment of signal, just enough to whisper, "We are still alive." Not because anyone is listening, but because to die unheard is the final death. Gaza is silent now, not with peace, but with obliteration. Not a silence of stillness, but of smothering. They severed the last cable. No messages leave. No images enter. Every grief has been forbidden. I passed the corpses of buildings, of homes, of men, some breathing, some not. All of them erased by the same hands that erased our voices. This is not a siege of bombs alone. It is a siege of memory, a war against our ability to say, "We were here." The bombing never stopped, especially in Jabalia. They shelled the streets where children beg for food. They shell the lines where mothers wait for flour. They shell hunger itself. No food, no water, no exits. And those who try, those who reach for aid are struck down. People die here and no one knows. Not because the killing is paused, but because the killing of connection succeeded. The internet was our final breath. It was not a luxury. It was the last evidence of our humanity. Now it is gone, and in the dark they massacre without consequence. I found this faint eSIM signal as a dying man finds a flicker of flame. I stood beneath a broken sky, risking death, not for rescue, but to send this, a simple message, a last resistance. If you are reading this, remember, we walked through fire to say it. We were not silent, we were silenced. And when the cables are restored and truth will bleed through the wires, and the world will know what it chose not to see. This was written on the 15th of June by Mohammed Hussein. I wrote this poem from inside my fragile tent in the midst of the war on Gaza. And I just want to highlight, this isn't a war, it's a genocide against a civilian population. I hope you read it with reflection, and if it moves you, please share it on your pages and in your magazines. And it's called, "From the Heart of the Tent I Sing." I am Mohammed, my voice from ashes and flame. I walk on thorns, no shelter, no name. Imad, my son, draws suns from paper lights, and Adam, the little one, still laughs in the night. Our land was bombed, the light went blind, and fear now haunts the corners of my mind. The drones above us never sleep, and life itself we fear to keep. Imad asks me, when will we go home? When can I play or dream alone? And Adam, too young to know the word peace, was born to war, may the fire one day cease. We walk barefoot on trails of ash, carrying fear and hunger and a bag too brash. We split one loaf between us three and smile so sorrow doesn't see. I tell them stories of flowers and sun, of a cat we fed before the war begun. I draw our old house in the sand and whisper, we'll return, we'll reclaim our land. And yet still we dream and still we fight, for from within the dark morning comes light. Imad will grow and write it all down, and Adam will run in a field unbound. We dream of a home where bombs don't fall, where walls don't crumble and children stand tall. We dream of skies that planes don't scar, and just a life without war. Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!